Hello and welcome back. In this video we are going to take a look at the travel function. So first of all, you will notice a couple of new arguments here. The first thing that we are going to take a look at is the travel type. So here you have a couple of options. So first of all, you have the option connect. You are going to choose it if your player is just connected to the game and should be spawned where it left it the last time. The second option is called return, and the player is going to use it to return to a certain returning point. The player could assign it on the game, and we are going to take a look at it in a couple of minutes. The last two tags, we are going to see them on a portal. So basically, if you press on any portal, you will see that you have new options, which is called traveling arguments. So first of all, you can choose to spawn a player at a certain tag. So basically a tag is a player start with a certain tag. Next, you have the option to spawn the player on a certain location. So basically you need to specify an X, Y and Z location and rotation around Z where the player should be spawned. And the last option is dynamic spawning. So dynamic spawning, the gate's gonna calculate the coordinates of the player on the next server using its velocity and the forward vector. So enough speaking, and let's see them on action. Okay, so now if a new player is gonna connect to the game, you are gonna use connect argument. So basically your player should be spawned where it left it the last time. Here we go. So now if we make character select and just connect again, we're gonna see that the player is gonna be spawned where it left it. Next, we are gonna take a look at the returning point. So if the player approach any portal guy and interact with it, it's gonna notice that there is something new called assign returning point. Whenever you press it, the player has the option to return to this map, and it's gonna be spawned in front of the portal guy. So I will try to move to another point and another map and use the R key to return. Okay, here we go. By the way, here the player is spawned using a certain location. So if I press R, the player should be spawned back on same map in front of the portal guy. Next, I'm gonna go to a certain dungeon. Actually, I'm gonna use a tag to spawn the player inside the dungeon. Okay, here we go. Great, so the player spawned at a certain tag, and if the player decided to disconnect while it is inside a dungeon, whenever it connects back, it's gonna be spawned in front of the portal guy, which is actually the returning point. Next, the final thing we are gonna take a look at is the the dynamic coordinates or dynamic traveling. So here we have something called a hidden portal. If the player passed through the hidden portal, it's gonna be spawned on the next server based on its speed and its coordinate on the first server. Let's try to go back, for example, this way. Okay, here we go. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. See you on another video.